everyone. This is Nicole Joshi again, and today I'm going to walk you through the process of adding in outcomes to your Canvas courses, which will then allow you to create rubrics and attach specific learning goals to assignments. Okay, so this is my homepage. The first thing you're going to click on is outcomes. This should not be visible to students, but only you. So click on outcomes. And outcomes is the term that Canvas uses in place of standards. And you can create any outcomes you wish in each course. So the first thing you're going to do is create a group. I have already created a Unit 1 group because I've already started using it. So I'm going to pretend like this is Unit 2. Scientific investigation. And you can add a description here if you want. I don't usually add anything, but feel free to if you would like, and then click Save. All right, so this is your Unit 2. You can create groups of outcomes based on units, which is what I prefer. You can also create them based on skill, if that works better for the course that you teach, however you wish, however you'd like to organize them. So as you can see here, I already have my 4 standards embedded into this Unit 1. Now, as you can see, and this is the reason why I usually work with a split screen here, is if you look at the unit map, this matches the unit map. So basically, all the work that you did in CLTs, you're going to then transfer from the unit map over to your Canvas page. So, after you've created your group, you're then going to create a specific outcome. And the outcome, again, is the standard. So, I take these critical concepts here, all right, asking questions and defining problems, as my first outcome. You can put a friendly name, but you don't have to. And then at the bottom, I put these I can statements in the big box here to remind me of what that entails exactly. Okay, then you're going to scroll down and there's a section here that's called criterion rating. Unfortunately, I have not figured out a way to embed a 4-3-2-1 point scale that we use. So you are going to have to go in each time you create new standards and rename these. So we have meets at 4, approaching at 3, and once you've already gone in one time and typed these in, all you have to do is type the first letter of the word and it'll come up for you. So it does get easier. And then the last one is at insufficient. All right, so there's my 4-point scale. Change the mastery at 4. You're going to leave decaying average. All right, you can change that if you'd like, but we have found, the people that have done standards-based grading with Canvas before, we have found that decaying average is most accurate. And then make sure to hit save. Okay, so there you go. That is how you import or create your outcomes or your standards. So if I was going to incorporate all of these, I would do it 3 more times. So I would add another standard for planning investigations, another one for carrying out scientific investigations, and then the final one, developing conclusions based on scientific investigations. So I have done that here. See, you can see all of my 4 standards here. And so now I'm going to show you how to incorporate these within your assignments. So if you have assignments here, and you want to attach a rubric to it, a lot of the work that I've been giving so far is just, I have created the assignments to just mark complete or incomplete. But as we start doing more summative assessments, the rubrics will be required. So I created this testing outcomes assignment. And the way that you add a rubric is you click on this plus rubric button. And this part right here will automatically come up. You need to delete, you press this trash can and it'll delete this this 5-point marks, we don't want that, okay? We want to click on Find Outcomes and we want to import the outcomes that we just created. So these are the ones that I just created with you. I just created one, but I'm going to use my Unit 1 because I have 4 here, and I'm going to import all of these. Find Outcomes, click on it, import. Find Outcomes, click on the standard, import. Okay, so you're going to do that for all of them. If it is a big summative assessment, say it's a big test, okay? I want it's Unit 1 summative test, let's say. So this is the rubric that I'm going to be assessing students on. Now, I don't like that there are points here. I'm trying to get my students away from paying so close attention to points and looking more at feedback and whatever SBG scale they have received. So if you click on this button right here that says Remove Points from Rubric, ta-da, it takes away the points. So you have the basic question or the standard here, and then meets, approaching, developing, or insufficient. If you hit Create Rubric, now when you go to Speed Grader, this is the rubric that you're going to be using to assess students. So I'm going to go to an assignment that I've already created a rubric like this for, so you can see what I mean by that. SpeedGrader is a great tool, and it has a lot of information. It's pretty easy to work with. So I'm going to click on Unit 1 Work Plan. This is something my kids are currently working on. I'm going to click on SpeedGrader. All right, and here it shows me their assignment, okay, what they submitted. And then if I click on View Rubric, it has all of the rubrics that I just embedded into this assignment. So then as I'm grading, assessing this student's work, I can select here whichever rating applies for each of the standards. If I wanted to see the longer description, I click on that, and these are the I can't statements if for some reason I've forgotten. But it is really nice to kind of have this split screen here so you can refer back to your unit maps as you're assessing students. So once you're done assessing, you click on Save, and then you can type in any comments that you wish and hit Submit. And then they will be able to receive all of that feedback. Something else that's pretty neat, when you do include outcomes and you include rubrics, you attach them to your assignments, then students can see their mastery levels of each standard. So if you hit Student View, this is an example of what it looks like for the students, and you click on Grades, this Learning Mastery tab right here tells me that I have used the Asking Questions standard twice. There's 2 alignments. And the rest of them I've only used once. Ideally, we want to hit 3 to 5 times for alignment for all of these. And then once the students hit these or they master this concept, it'll say mastered, which is really awesome. And so they can break it down by unit, by quarter. You can also see by each assignment. I don't give any points for my assignments, as you can see here. But yeah, that's basically how you create outcomes and pull them in as a rubric. If you also just want to do complete or incomplete, but also attach a rubric, you can do that as well. So I hope you learned something throughout this video. Thanks for watching, and happy outcome creation.